Hi, Lakeside. Mike Durning here. A man named Jack was walking on the edge of a steep cliff one day when he accidentally got too close to that edge, which began to crumble, and he fell. On the way down, he grabbed a branch which temporarily stopped his fall. He looked down and, to his horror, saw that the canyon fell straight down for more than 1,000 feet. He couldn't hang onto the branch forever, and there was no way for him to climb up the steep wall of the cliff. So Jack began yelling for help, hoping that someone passing by would hear him and lower a rope or something. Help! Help! Is anyone up there? Help! It felt like he yelled for hours, but no one heard him. He was about to give up when he heard a voice. Jack? Jack, can you hear me? Yes, I can hear you. I'm down here. I see you, Jack. Are you all right? Yes, but who are you and where are you? I'm the Lord, Jack. I'm everywhere. You mean you're God? Yes, that's me, Jack. Lord, please help me. I promise if you let me down I'll stop sinning. I'll be a really good person. I'll serve you for the rest of my life. Well, easy on the promises, Jack. Let's get you down from here and then we can talk. Now, here's what I want you to do, Jack. Listen carefully. I'll do anything, Lord. Just tell me what to do. Okay, let go of the branch. I'll catch you. What? I said let go of the branch. Just let go and I will catch you. There was a long silence, and finally Jack yelled, Help! Help! Is anyone else up there? How typical. Poor Jack, he had a hard time with the very same thing we do. In Psalm 62, we're told this. David says, For God alone my soul waits in silence. From him comes my salvation. He alone is my rock and my salvation, my fortress. I shall not be greatly shaken. And then again in verse 5, For God alone, O my soul, wait in silence, for my hope is from him. He only is my rock and my salvation, my fortress. I shall not be shaken. What are you waiting on? Or on what are you resting your hope? Is it a stimulus check? Perhaps a second round of stimulus with $2,000 per person? And by the way, isn't that morally confusing? You find yourself hoping for this to go on just long enough to get that one too? Maybe you're waiting on this to be over and things to get back to normal. Maybe you're placing all your hope in that. Maybe it's some other event still in the future. If this event is screaming anything at us, it's that all of our certainties of yesterday should be wiped away. Trusting in your paycheck, your job, your health, the government. These are illusions that can be wiped away pretty rapidly. This relatively mild pandemic reminds us that all the glories of our culture could be wiped away with one major pandemic, or any other huge natural catastrophe. We have to learn to put our trust in God alone. We always were in his hands anyway. Anyone who told you differently was hanging on to an illusion. David, who wrote this psalm, was a military man. He says, From God comes my salvation. But he's using it in the military sense. You're about to be wiped out when reinforcements come over the hill, and you're saved. Deliverance. He says God is our rock, and the idea is not like a rock in your yard, but a high escarpment like the Rock of Gibraltar, a huge cliff. You're standing on it, and the enemy is far below, unable to assault your position. He says God is our fortress. You're in the fortress, above the enemy, with 5 feet of stone between you and their arrows. In these days of uncertainty, and for some, days of desolation, we're reminded here of something profound. Our hope was supposed to be in him in the first place. And if you're finding yourself challenged by fear during these times, it's time to put your trust in God alone, nobody else. Just do what Jack, in the story at the beginning, couldn't do. Let go of those other things you're trusting in, and put your trust in him alone. Sure, you can cash the stimulus check, and absolutely keep your job, but remember that all other things but God can vanish away, but He will be your guardian forever. My heroes have all failed me over the years. I have only one hero left, Jesus Christ. Country stars will be arrested for brawling. Pro wrestlers will be found to be faking it all. Who knew? Rock stars will be found to be lip-syncing. Okay, God will never let you down. Baseball may not play this year. Boxers may throw fights. Football players may commit murder. But God will never let you down. Politicians will lie, and frankly, even their truths aren't so good. Respected leaders will be caught cheating. Authors will plagiarize. It's okay. He will not let you down. Your dentist may pull healthy teeth. Your doctor may remove healthy organs. The vet may kick a dog. Don't worry, God is absolutely trustworthy. Your spouse may tell you they actually had been married before. Your parents may confess that you were adopted. Don't worry, the Lord will always be exactly as He advertises. Put your trust in Him alone.